Hi, this is Mahendran Subramanian from Business Arena 365. Today we have with us Dr. Girish Kelkar, the Director of BJ Education, a pioneer in customized educational tourism, providing career guidance in studying abroad with over 15 years of rich experience. So let's hear it from Dr. Girish Kelkar. So hi, Girish Kelkar, how are you?
Absolutely great. How
So,
about you?
I'm good, doing great. So it's nice to come to your office to have a small talk with you. So how have you been?
Uh, First of all, it's our pleasure, and I'm really thankful to you people. And so it's like we are looking at it as an opportunity to tell students, teachers, and parents through you. We are, spreading our word.
Okay.
We are really thankful.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to do that. So Girish, I think you had a very short stint in working somewhere, and then how did you change to business?
Frankly, no, um, uh, we should not talk about ourselves, it is said. But still, it is a great story. So,
Yeah, I can make it short.
what
Short and
happened?
sweet.
I was in college, and somehow, I don't know why, I couldn't crack the interview in my campus.
Really?
This really hurted me a lot. But ultimately, even I shortlisted in many companies, but I was not able to crack the job in campus. This hurted me a lot. So I decided the day I finish my education, next day I will be in. That's it.
Oh.
And I started, okay, bang on, let's do something. Let's find out on my own. And then the next day morning, I decided I went to one company and they selected me on the spot. And I started working there as a technical sales.
Oh.
And perhaps that is my only job which I did for say about 2.5 years.
Oh. So then you shifted your business. How did this happen?
One fine day, one of my friend called me
Okay.
and he asked me to help one of my friend. They were having their exhibition or stall in Girish Kelkar.
Oh, okay.
So he told me, Girish, why don't you go and help him? I said, boss, I am working. How I can go and help him directly? Let me take a chance. So what I did, I requested my sir to give me. I'm going to be coming for 2-3 days. He said, but what do you do? He might have recognized he is doing something which kar raha hai. But he allowed me, and I went to that exhibition, and I helped my friend selling printing equipments.
Oh.
And it was a 3-day exhibition. Next day, they declared me as their distributor from Maharashtra. The marketing director of the company, he prepared a rubber stamp of my company and he put it all on their brochures and leaflet. This is the way I started my business.
Oh, wonderful. Amazing.
For me, it was too much learning. The company supported me very well, but through some personal connects as well as some industry knowledge, we could easily crack that kind of, what we can say, sale figures.
That's wonderful. That's excellent.
And later on, I decided to join my family business actually.
Okay.
There were, some silly mistakes happened in the businesses. Because
What was it about?
It was about, particularly, mostly I must admit now, it was about the financial management.
Yeah, what business were you actually? Family?
It was more about the printing equipment and materials and all kind of that. The little bit transition happened from offset technology to digital technology and other things. Business was good. I was the only importer in those days for the media. But that creditors and debtor list was going on, and it was a vicious cycle. I couldn't come out of it. and यहाँ पे बैंक का CCOD.
Oh,
Those were the days I took literally every type of work possible in this world.
oh dear, my God.
And I used to try, people used to call me and they used to give me some orders, but payment cycle was so much delayed every time.
Oh.
So one fine day my daddy told me, boss, if you really want to work, this is the right time, just close off the things and join our family business. क्योंकि यहाँ पे भी it was not so much easy because a travel agency domain अगर देखा जाए तो it needs a lot of exposure.
Yeah.
So information, it's very huge.
Very huge.
So one fine day I decided and I closed all the work related to printing, graphics and everything, and I joined Daddy. And I'll say I'm very fortunate that way that he accepted me with all my dates. So I joined my family business.
Okay. So how did you come into the education? After that you were into education and also in travel and tours.
Yeah, definitely the things were started going well. We had our branch in Aund also.
Okay.
So my brother helped me a lot in starting a new branch in Aund area.
Okay.
Those were the days when little bit of good population was coming to Aund, Baner and that area. So in the meanwhile, I was also pursuing my studies and I was conferred upon PhD in my subject of education tourism. And the interesting was the subject,
Tourism.
importance of educational visit in student life. So as we were working in the education tourism domain, Daddy was the pioneer travel agent in that domain. We pursued and we are still continuing. We are conducting this kind of education course. So we found many students coming to us and asking some help or guidance regarding their visas, some travel arrangement, post-grad services and like that. So we decided why not to take that seriously and let's start this study abroad as a domain.
Domain, full-fledged.
And know what we call it as a blessing in disguise type thing. Corona happened, and on the other hand, we were only cancelling the railway and air tickets of huge in number, but here we were helping students to go abroad.
Oh, wonderful.
And what happened is, I got some time actually. I could spare some time to learn certain things in the Corona period.
Okay, you had a lot of time on it.
Definitely, yes. So I learned a lot, and it was a great start. And we started counseling students for study abroad. And I definitely recall that Sayami was our first student when she went to Canada. Her mother actually asked me, Girish, what is the medical facility over there? I said, don't worry, in comparison with India, definitely better options she will be getting, as the insurance was included in the fees. This is how the transition happened, and we are continuing helping our Indian students to go abroad, and we are helping them to grab some scholarships.
That's great, yeah. So, Girish, how do you manage? Because you've got a lot of other things also, holding hands in many areas. It is not just you give a ticket and send them off.
No.
There's a lot of things you have to work on the visa and other things like. So how do you manage?
I'm really thankful
to
my better half. She is managing at least I'd say more than 60-70% of the job, because lot of back office work is needed in this kind of consultancy type services. What happens? A student comes to us, we decide we shortlist some universities, and from there our real work starts. We have to apply, some conditions are there, we have to fulfill. Then a big challenge or a big concern of the visa comes, and we have to again take the visa appointments, prepare students for the visa interviews and other things. And yes, we are doing good. But our team is good. We have many people in different countries also, they are helping us in this field. As well as our own team is also very much helpful. Shilpa is taking care in all that documentation part. And majorly I am looking out for what we can say. We are very poor in marketing, but I am looking after more of outreach programs, what we are looking. This is the way we are operating or managing our services.
But to get a visa it takes time, and you need to, because all these boys are freshers, boys and girls who going, they have not gone abroad before. So how do you manage it? Because it got a lot of training, I suppose.
Definitely. I always tell students and particularly parents that we have 95% visa success ratio.
95, that's excellent.
That is excellent, but again the thing is why that 5% difference is there. To get an offer letter is one story, but to get a visa done is a different thing, because some certain rules are there. Although it's a standard procedure, we have to follow it and your visa is done. I'll say we will help you. Till date we have 100% visa success ratio for those we have filed.
Right.
So documentation part we do it so thoroughly well that our visa success ratio is. But still again it's an authority and we cannot bang and we cannot say
anything about it. You just have to make sure that
unless and until visa is approved, we cannot say yes.
Documentation plays a very important role.
Definitely, and it is the only documentation part which is necessary, and not who files it.
Right.
Let's say again secondary or tertiary, I will say.
Yeah,
Your document speaks. That's it. So we are managing it that way, and we are very much happy the way we are helping our Indian students.
Oh, wonderful. That's a great job you're doing for students, youngsters, for a better future and better career.
Yeah.
So what is the process like? What are like?
Typically, students,
Let's say student
they approaches us. Many times they do come with their parents.
Yeah.
But what we ideally found that they don't finalize their courses as per their wish and will. Like they don't follow their passions, what are their interests. And they do follow what their friends are doing.
Others are doing.
This thing should not be the case in career.
Okay.
Because no, every student is unique.
Yeah, everyone is different.
And
Every
we
person.
must follow our passions. Might be what it is not the 10th or the board exams.
Okay.
It is something, although the number is very high, the students going to abroad is for masters. So there comes the specialization, and what that course is offering you, what is your passion, what is there in it for you, that is important.
Okay.
Even as a country, what it is offering to you as a study destination. Nobody takes that much pain to study that. We help students or we make them study certain things, then what we call it as unique 3C. That is the right course, right country and right college. So that funneling actually extracts the right answer for them.
Okay.
And accordingly, the process starts right from application. Then we receive some unconditional or conditional offer letter.
Application is applying for the
Visa for the university.
university first. So first is the university and then you get admission over there
Then we get offer letters. If there are any conditions, we have to fulfill it.
Okay.
Then comes the final offer letter. In US, you can say I-20. In other countries, unconditional offer letter. In other countries. Later on, it's parent counseling for visas particularly. Visa documentation comes there. Then visa arrives and students is all set to go abroad and he reaches his study destination. Every intake or every time what we do tell parents, try to reach your study destination as early as possible. Very much in time. And what happens, there are good orientations by these universities. Although we know certain things, we tell students whatever information we are information available with us. But in this kind of orientations program, university is like wide open and ready to give the huge information. So I always recommend students to attend all types of orientation programs. So start early, and at least we tell them to have at least 4-5 offer letters, then to visa. So typically it takes about 6 to 7 months. Entire process.
Yeah. And by the time they reach the destination?
Immediately after getting the visa. Course starts.
Once they go there, you support them anyway?
Definitely, yes. We help them for firstly what we call it as post-grad services. We help them to go for their student accommodation or student living. Many a times universities do offer accommodation. It is many a times it is on a subsidized or even it is included in the scholarship. If not, student can definitely search nearby. We also help them to get good accommodation at an affordable cost.
You help them getting a project or something after the studies?
No, this university takes that responsibility.
They get a placement.
They get a placement. There are different ways the student can get a job. Typically, they have different clubs or activities going on in the university. Student goes there, he or she participates, and through that network, easily the job they can grab. I'll just share a good story. Last time it was a student, he cracked his 34th interview in Ireland. Now there are 2-3 things we can learn. At first place there were 33 companies. This was the 34th, so he can go and apply. Secondly, he showed patience because to accept rejection 33 times.
That is terrible.
That is terrible.
In a foreign land.
In a foreign land. But this is part and parcel of the life. And he got placement in Dell. And Dell told him to, they gave him a choice company, whether you will be working in Europe or India. Choice was given. He said, if you are paying me on a European scale, I am ready to work in Mumbai. They happily gave him same salary at Mumbai. These things happen.
That's great.
Yeah, because see.
That's a big salary with conversion.
Big salary and in India. Internationally, good jobs are available. It's all about, do you have that right skill set which company needs? See, no company is expecting a research from you on day one. What company exactly expects you? Employer expects from you. You should be a good team player. You should be good at communication skill. These are the basic primary things they look at. Because if you are a graduate, definitely you have certain knowledge on the said field which we have studied for at least 4 or 5 years. But how you are helping them in their team as a good team member, how you are participating over there, how you are contributing, that makes
much.
And later on you can definitely sky is the limit and good opportunities are available.
Yeah, once you start moving, then the sky is the
Sky is there.
So what do you have to say for the students who are looking, aspiring to go abroad? Any special advice you have or guidelines?
Definitely yes. You can easily crack. Good career opportunities are available, but definitely you have to prove your weight. It is not a moonwalk, cakewalk or like that.
You need to prepare a lot.
You need to prepare. What kind of preparation? Definitely there are certain mandatory exams, GRE and other TOEFL or IELTS. These are the mandatory. But you have to prepare yourself first. Mindset and the skill set.
Okay, both.
Both. Because language proficiency will fetch you a job. Even it can lead you to post-study work visa, even to PR. We all know Canada, Quebec is the best example of that. Same is the case in Germany or in European countries. I see students going to UK, but they are not taking that effort of learning English over here. They should take some effort. Okay, you have mandatory
The basics.
basic marks, but no. If you want to thrive, you have to take that extra
I
effort.
have to be the longer.
Longer.
You have to push
Big
yourself.
there are good opportunities available, and no, we always tell parents and students, you have to go and ask for. This is the word.
Yes.
In the world, you can easily approach anyone. If you ask, many times we say in this chat GPT era, you get all answers, but at first place you have to ask the right question.
Right question.
So you have to ask for the right questions, then
the answer.
answer is there. So students should prepare likewise. What is there for me? What are plan A, B, C, D for me? Which are the countries? What are their offerings? And what is there in me? And definitely our process will give him the best results.
Okay. So that was wonderful talking to you, Girish. So thank you so much for the insight.
Definitely it was our pleasure. I must thank Mahendran sir. So with this video I will definitely appeal to all my friends, colleagues, even teachers, parents. Please do visit our website and please do connect us, and definitely you can call us for free consultation. Definitely we are conducting free sessions for particularly IB schools and ICSE schools, wherein we explore so many opportunities available for our Indian students in these 14 countries.
Oh, that was great. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
You so much, Girish.
Thank you.
It's lovely. Please do like, subscribe, and watch.